my last video, we talked about the Genesis CDA 10. And how it could very well be the best gravel bike under £1,000 that we're not talking about, and I don't know why. So I've set out to change that. So in the previous video, I took it on a test ride, having bought it with my own Chachinga Dollarinos, thanks to the guys at Pickerings Bikes who helped source one for me because they're Genesis dealers. Shameless plug. Now it's time to make it my own, because well, as you know, on this channel we don't keep things out of the box and factory because that's quite boring. But also the CDA is ripe, in my personal opinion, for some upgrades. So let me show you what I've got in mind. Oh, and I have been thinking about it from a budget point of view, so I'm just gone out and ordered a group set and all that shenanigans. Check this out. Oh, not those yet. Okay, so first up in the budget offering of change, sounds quite Shakespearean, is the chain set. Check this out. The current setup is very, very road focused with a 50-34 setup. Compact for road, great. We want this to be more, because I've got to ride it, want it to be more gravel focused. So I've come up with this as the cheapest way of getting some gravelly gears. So I've got this Sunrace chain set, same crank length, 175mm, and I've gone for 44/28. That's going to be nice with 1134 on the back. That's all you're going to need, and got some new bolts as well. That's on the floor, and could even go down to a 26. It is close to the chainring bolt, so we might have to do some spacing, but we'll see. Next up is some brakes in the shape of these that I got from a bargain sale a while back, just rooting through a bargain bin. This is the kind of thing that you're going to be looking for when you do bikes on a budget. This comes with disc brakes. They're cable actuated, single pivot type Promax things, and they're okay. But I think we can do better, and for the measly sum of about 50 quid, I got these. These are semi-hydraulic A-cores in a nice grey colour that matches my Claris group set, and they are going to give me just that little bit more stoppiness. I've got these on the Gary Fisher 6050. I've got these on the Gary Fisher 650B, and they are actually very, very good. Great upgrade. So we're spending about 50 beans on them. The chain set probably owes me about 20 quid. So £70 on top of the original purchase price of the bike, which is £799. Plus the tyres, which came in about 30 quid a piece, 60 quid. So we're not talking about a lot of money here, but we're going to make a big difference. And then the final thing is a real budget bike, and it is a set of these second-hand seal cartridge bearing fulcrum disc wheels. These are suitable for road or for cyclocross according to the branding on them. Once I found out what they were, because someone took the stickers off. They're in great shape, and I got these as batch wheels from a cycling charity somewhere down south through a colleague, and I got them in a batch. This kind of thing, if you go to a cycle charity or a cycle jumble, they're going to set you back maybe £20–30, depends how generous people are feeling. They've got nice, decent thick gauge spokes. They're nice and true, all good. And because I'm a firm believer in reducing rolling weight in any bike is a good place to start, I've also got a set of TPU tubes. You could go tubeless, but personally, I'm almost done with tubeless. I don't bother with it on any bikes anymore. TPU tubes are great, quick to repair, quick to change, and very, very light. So that is all the upgrades we're going to make to the bike today. It's going to be flipping awesome. Okay, first up to change is going to be this chain set. So I'm going to get stuck straight in, take this off, see how the new one works out. Wow, bigger spanner is going to be required on that. Ow, my boob. Genesis, I'm all for things being done up tight, but bloomin' heck. Like it's been put on by the masters of the universe. Blimey. Wow, okay, well, let's see if this comes off. So with that wrestled off, now I'm going to offer up the new chain set. Now we've got a few variables we need to consider here. Chain length, bottom bracket axle width, and the gap between the chain rings and the inner tooth there. Got a lot to think about. I've done this on the premise that I'm hoping we can keep the bottom bracket that we have. This might not work. We may have to seek out another bottom bracket. I'm trying to do this in as budget-friendly fashion as possible. So let's hope that we can get away with it. If we do, it's going to be very, very close. But that's all right. As long as it clears, it clears. It does clear. Just. Yeah, so that is pretty darn close. Okay, so we've got the clearance, got this set up. We've got about 5mm clearance between the chainstay and the chainring, which is, it's okay. Could do with a tiny bit more, but I'm not going to worry about it. We could put a cheeky space from the bottom bracket or whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's just get it set back up again and see if we get the lift that we want. All right, let's see if it lifts. Okay, so we got a bit of overshifting. That could be a bottom bracket issue. Let's have a little look, see what I can do with that. It's really hard to get that on camera because I needed to work on the chain set in front of it. But I've got that working now. So the trim's working really well. So it lifts, catches, and just trim it back. So that is mission accomplished on the drivetrain change. It doesn't even look like it really needs any chain links taking out, but I will take one out just to keep the chain tension good. There we go. Right, so you can hear that now spinning quite happily. Working very nicely. As soon as we get a bit further down the block here, we'll just trim it up. And it will also drop all the way down. Now, it is catching on the small cog. If we go down past sort of the middle of the cassette, it will start to catch the chain rings. So that will have to be addressed. But at the moment, I'm going to stick with what we got. Okay, so fresh off the back of that success, I think it's time we take a look at the brakes. We can't do the brakes until we sort out switching over that wheel set. Oh yes, there we go. New wheel set sorted. Well, new old wheel set sorted. TPU tubes all back in place. I found some rotors actually with the brakes we're going to fit, and they're matching. They're nice actually, so we're going to go with them. You can immediately feel a weight saving. This wheel set compared to the basic cup and cone Shining, I think the branding is. They're nice, they're solid, but these, I think we're going to shave probably 1 kilo out of the weight of the bike with what we're doing. But never mind all that, because weight doesn't matter, because I'm tubby. Let's put the brakes on. Okay, so I'm really hoping that these brakes are going to be a straight swap situation. Once I can get that off. Undo these Promax jobbies. Hopefully just put the new cable actuated ones in their place. If you've not fitted these before, they are super duper easy. The Acore ones are still out there, but you tend to find the ones that most people buy now are called Zwintech or something like that. They're available on Amazon, they're a little bit more expensive. I picked these up from a chap selling off stock. Okie dokie, well that's catching. Why is it catching? Oh, because it's not balanced, that's why. Right. I need a shim. Doing a little tested here. Here we are. Go on, in you go. These shims are normally very good. Not today. Let's hope that it does its blooming job. There we go. Has that done it? Has that done its job? No, it's not! Oh, for crying out loud! Okay, so I think we've got this about as good as it's going to get. So now it's time to just attach the cable. Perfect. Let's do the front one. Front one should be the same, easier in theory, if not the same. There's no flat mount caliper to worry about at the front here. So hopefully this will be an easier straight swap. What's that? I need a wheel. There it goes. Shim in place. Nice. Magic. Okay, so this bike is now upgraded. Everything's on there, working like it should. I have just had to swap out those chain rings at the front again because it looked like the outer one was a little bit bent out of shape and it's causing some problems. So on paper, this all is upgraded and ready to go, but we won't know until we ride it. So let's go do that now. My legs are sore from the ears. Yeah. Hey. So first impressions. Gearing, that was a great change. It's perfectly usable still. Don't even notice the 44, the drop from the 50. But that extra bit of climbing gear is just delightful. If you want a nice high cadence, really, really good. Brakes, oh, brakes is too soon to tell really, they haven't bedded in yet. We've got a good ride plan for them today though, so they'll sort it out. So far, still loving this bike. I definitely think all I've done is make it better. Yes, so far so good. Oh no! I'm gonna get my bike dirty. Right, little hill. Let's give this spinny gear a go. See what we got here. So, easiest climbing gear we've now got is a 2834. Should be more than enough, even for someone tubby like me. And it is, I'm not even in it yet. Let's put it in it, see what it's like. There you go, 2834. Get a good spin on the climb there. Oh yeah. Very nice. Not a problem. Right on, JC. Oh, what's up? Oh, we got dogs. Oh. Hello.
No.
Oh, bless you.
They can't throw it for you.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Doggos. Doggos. Morning, thank you very much. Morning, mate. How we doing? Got a tree down? Wow. Blimey.
Pushed a little path, but I don't think it.
I think
Straight down the way around it, don't they?
Yeah.
they can either go that way.
I was going to say there's three there.
Let's have a look this side, see if we can forge it with a push bike. Yeah, we can get through here. It's a bit nettly, but it'll be all right.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get through that. Oh, it's loose. Here we go, in the mixer. It's hill time. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh shit. Relish the climb, Dave. Relish it. Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I love it in here. Beautiful. You killed my momentum. Get your bum down. Keep that tire down. You can do it. Morning. God, this looks different. Morning.
Morning, looks hard work. Keep going.
Morning.
Alright.
Oh yeah. I'd love to say I did, but I didn't. See these little bits that come out, these little trail bits, the little mountain bike trails.
Yeah.
Have been built over the years.
Sold down here, I think.
Another one there, look.
Yeah.
They're really good as well. I know you're not supposed to, but you're not supposed to do a lot of things. But it's easier to say sorry than it is to ask for permission anyway. Morning. How we doing? Yeah, good, thanks. Clear.
Fast on your right, Chief. Bless you, thanks very much. Go get the next gate. I'll get the next gate. It's like the parting of the waves. Good morning, thank you very much. You're like a crab. You. Morning, thanks very much. Yeah. Okay, so update time. Done about 30k. Pleased to say my brakes now work. They're bedding in nicely. A vast improvement on the Pro Max. That's good. Gears working as they should do. Definitely noticed that rolling weight difference with the new wheels. And also, let's not forget the addition of the TPU tubes. Much more supple ride. So, all good things, all good.
I'm an expert at overthinking things that I shouldn't. You come across as a cool guy, someone who's the opposite.
Oh yeah.
And all my friends are leaving, but I wanna stay. Can we just stay here? Maybe just one more drink. I can't help but think, where have you been? All my life, all the lonely nights. You were always there at the same damn bar. I just never lose your.
Well, alright, we're back from the ride, and it's nothing but good news as far as I'm concerned, because I haven't ruined the CDA with the modifications I've made. I have definitely improved it. I'm adamant that I have. The gearing is really good. I've still got plenty for road use, but far more suitable climbing gears, as you saw, for off-road climbs. Even coming at the side of Robinwood there, where it is steep and rocky, it was perfect with what I had. Brilliant. This bike is great. You could actually go one of two ways with this bike. You could actually go this way that I've gone to make it more off-road focused. You could easily have road tyres, keep the road gearing, and have a really nice road touring setup that would be fast. It just proves how good this frame, bike, combo, everything is. It is ripe for upgrading. And out of that, me and Kanye Zest, that's the colour. Honestly, I'm not joking. The orange is Kanye Zest. We're building a great team relationship where we're hammering along the trails and having a really good time. And I would not hesitate at this point, with 2 videos into this series, to recommend this bike to anybody.
as not only a beginner's but an intermediate gravel bike. It is very, very capable, and if you get one, you will not be disappointed, especially when, as a few people on Instagram said, they've managed to pick these up at sale prices. One guy actually has commented saying he picked one up for just over £600. Whether you'll manage that, I don't know. If you can get one of them for under 700 quid, my word, that is a billy bargain. Absolutely all the way. Anyway, enough of this waffle. I recommend it. We're going to keep it. It's going to be on the channel for a long time to come, hopefully, unless we fall out. So anyway, it's sign off time. I'm going to sign off to say, hope you're on its right. It's downhill, smooth tarmac. Keep your wheels spinning or your rubber on the road, or your knobblies more likely out on that dusty trail while we've got some summer left. Look out for one another. Remember to stop and help others, not just cyclists. Just be a good human being first, and an even better cyclist second. If you get a minute, like and subscribe for more. But, and it's a big but, don't let that get in the way. You're getting out there and riding your bike. Until next time, cheers for watching.